What's going on, everybody? James here, redoptionagency.com. And let's see what's going on today. It is 9:45 a.m. in the morning. Still having overnight situations where I'm going anywhere from 7 to 10 hours with 0 to like 3 sold. So there's definitely still a lot of issues going on with eBay. I seem to be stuck in this spot where I'm doing in between 50 and 60 items sold, and it's almost like just whatever the situation is that's causing all these issues just will not let me get over those numbers. But the days it does, you can see here 86. So the days it does feel normal or pretty close to normal, I'm getting the numbers, even though here my organic is still a little lower than what I normally do. So yeah, so yesterday was only 57. The day before that was pretty good. And I'm still getting the 1.7 million impressions. So that seems pretty consistent. But the numbers definitely are just, I don't know. So I'm trying to figure out how to get over this hump. As you can see, the organic listings are all 13, 17, 11, 17, 9. This was a good day. But, and then today we're, 3 and 3, we're only at 6, and we're at almost 10 a.m. So that would be 8 hours into this day. So 8 hours in with only 6 items sold. So not good. Not good at all. I just refreshed this, and it looks like I'm getting good placement when I do my placement check. So I got the first 2. Then we got number 4 slot, number 6 slot. So here we are with 1, 2, 3, 4 more. So I'm getting the placement. The impressions are there. Here's 2 more. The other day I even checked, and I was the first on top, not today, of just new and pre-owned together. I was number 1 here on the best match, but not today. And then I also had a few down in here, but again, not today. It's hard to beat these hats up here at the beginning. Yeah, still nothing. It's all brand new only. It's hard to beat these hats because they sell 10,343 of them. So that consistency on that one listing is what really keeps it up there. And that's the one thing I always struggle with trying to figure out is, how do I create a listing like that with what I have? And I've still yet to really come up with not a good answer. The only answer I've come up with so far is doing the random lot of 20 hats. And hold on one sec. What's up? And so I've got 24 sold thus far. I change my quantity when it starts getting down to about 6. I'll add about 6 or 7 more just to pop it back up. So as of right now, this is the only way I am trying to counter that. So I sell too much onesies to really do anything about it. So a couple days ago, I kind of blew out my back. So I've been kind of babying my back. So I haven't got much listed. I may have gotten 300 items in the last 2 days. So listed some hats. I think I'm going to work on hats today. I got these cool foam posits, Air Force Ones, so love those shoes. Wish they were my size. I would have kept them. More hats and hats. I'll probably work on hats today. Adrian's getting ready. He'll be starting his job within the next week or week and a half. So then I'll be taking over the shipping too. So I expect my production to go down just a tad or less sleep, one of the two. So I want to try to keep up with at least the same numbers I'm doing. If eBay was working properly and I had those numbers, I'd be sitting so pretty right now. Not that I'm not sitting pretty right now, but it's just taking that down step. So getting rid of some of my payroll with Adrian. Also, since he goes and sources twice a day, every day for me, I've been kind of building for this. So I've got so much, obviously you've heard 5 storage areas. So I got so much backlog, merchandise that I don't really have to go source. I might do it a couple of times, once a week, just to get out of the house. But I'm not going to be spending. I've been averaging $1,500 to $1,600 a month on merchandise. So if that's dropped down $1,000, plus the payroll I'm going to save, I should be able to get my new vehicle just on that alone. But that includes me keeping up with what I already do and taking on the responsibility of shipping. So I got to see if I can do that. If I can do that, then I should have my new vehicle soon. And I stopped by a Jeep dealer a couple of days ago when I had to go pick up my car from being inspected. And they're getting the new Wagoneers in. They're getting like 4 of them in. The one I was looking at on the website that looks like might be one that I want, I got to see the interior and the color mix first. Should be 3 weeks out. It's $109,000, and it's got the white, crystal white or metallic white or whatever they call it, exterior. With the interior, I definitely think I want the wood grain, just because it's a throwback to the old Wagoneers, if you're familiar with the Wagoneer. But I definitely want colored interior. I don't want your white or your black. They have a blue or a brown. So I definitely want one of the color interiors. I like either one. I think the brown goes better with the wood grain. The blue goes better. They have, I think, a grain that's not wood. I can't remember exactly off the top of my head that goes good with the blue. So I would settle for either one of those interiors. So I'm curious to see. He's going to call me in 3 weeks when it comes in so I can come out and look at it. So I don't know if I'm going to be in position to get that one. I don't know if I want to take that leap yet. So I would like to have a good chunk of money down, but right now I don't have that, so I'm not sure I want to take that leap. So here's some more stuff I listed. I won't go down any farther because some of that down farther will be in next Tuesday's video for storage units. So a couple of days ago I worked on some of that merchandise, so I'll save that stuff for that day. So we'll go through some sold stuff here. So hopefully I can keep this all together and running. I'm not going to stress myself out. I don't want to, put any added pressure or stress on me. So I don't want to feel like I can't keep up or I have to keep up to pay for a vehicle. I'll just keep driving my peasant mobile, I don't, and just get a cheaper, smaller car that's only like, 30, 40 grand or whatever, because that'll be nothing to pay for. So I don't want to stress myself out, but I want something nice. So right now I'm just playing the options of which way to go. So we'll see. So we got some CDs. I'm probably gonna make a separate video at the end of the month. We're at the 30th. That's the last day today, right, of the month? Yes. To show you guys if my 5 5 on the fly is worth it or not. So I'll do a video series on that. See how that turned out after 1 full month of doing it. Alright, of course, hats and cassettes, hats and cassettes. I made this comment on a hat video which is yet to be uploaded, so I'll say it here first, so you'll hear it first. So you'll hear a repeat when I upload that video. But my closest hat competition, who I passed in the amount of items I sold, hats listed and hats sold, I passed him probably several months ago now, but he got out of the game. He sold all of his 9,000 hats in one lot for $6,000. He was based in Arizona, so I didn't make no play for it, but somebody bought him. So as far as I know, I am the only one out there with over like 10,000 hats listed. Pre-owned hats, not new hats, pre-owned hats. Can't compete with like Fanatics and stuff like that, but those big companies. So a couple of hat lots yesterday. Gotta love hats, gotta love cassettes. I wish cassettes had a higher sell-through rate, man, because these squirrels are grabbing all these nuts, getting these nuts together for... We got a walnut tree right here, so they're grabbing all these nuts and running down the fence. I wish cassettes had a higher sell-through rate, but what I'm trying to do to see if I can increase that is obviously to get more listed quicker. And one way to do that is to not look up the value of, and just to set one price, kind of like the way I do my hats. I set it one price, run a sale, and leave best offer on there. So if somebody really wants it and they send me an offer for $7, boom, it's yours. So I'm trying that routine with cassettes now. Since I have hundreds of thousands of cassettes I'm sitting on, I'm putting them up for one price, $9.99, unless it's something that catches my eye that I know, hey, this is a high dollar item. Let's look this up and see what they're out there at. But any other things, I'm putting it at $9.99 with best offer, putting a sale on it. So if somebody really wants it, they can send me an offer. If not, over time, like I do my hats, I will mark them down in price. Do like a 10% every quarter drop in price, or 20% or whatever. Sometimes 25. So I'm going to do that routine, see if that works on cassettes to help drive that sell-through up on the cassettes. So, and then I can list them like that without having to search and see what their value is. Cassette lot, a couple CDs. I don't think it's going to work with CDs. I don't know. Maybe that's why I'm doing the 5 on the fly with a lot of the CDs that have all the information. All I have to do is put in the barcode and everything else comes up. It's quick and easy to put up. And then it's quick and easy to ship. So I'll go through more details on what I'm doing there. Like, this is the old way I was doing it, $5.99 running a sale. So I have a new repeat buyer that's coming in buying a lot of hats from me. So that's good, out of Las Vegas. And so he's been buying a lot of sports hats from me. All of these he bought. And these two he bought too in there with it. So it's good to have another. I think he's bought 3 different lots from me in the last 3 days. So hopefully he'll be back today. Here's more of his stuff. All this. So here, like more of those $9.99 cassettes there. These were all one person. Was it the same person? No, it may have been. Because I think he was buying like souvenir style hats from me also. I'm pretty sure it's him. So, some shoes. I don't know if they paid yet. couple of CDs. It might work in some of the CD departments. That's a thought too. If the 5 and Fly don't work, that's a thought to try that. But then also on this, you know, putting one cassette up for $9.99, if it's something like this that I know is not worth $9.99, I'm only going to put one up, and when I come across a second or third, fourth, whatever, then that goes into my lots of cassettes. So that's how I'm still going to be able to do my lots on top of this new everything at $9.99 type of thing. So if it's something I know that ain't going to go for $9.99, that somebody will end up sending me an offer on, it's going into a lot. Any of them I find over that one that's in my store. So I won't waste time listing duplicates on those items. But like, I've had plenty sell at $9.99, so that's a good start. Another one. I didn't expect this one to sell at $9.99. I usually sell this at the $4.79, $5.99 with a sale. So for that to sell at $9.99, I was actually kind of surprised. So that's another good thing about doing this too, is some items will surprise me and I'm going to get more for. And that could be luck of the draw. Somebody's just looking at the the best match and I'm the top one because I'm promoting decent. So they're just buying the first one. Could be my feedback being so high and being pretty decent, 99.7%. So maybe they pick me over somebody else based on that. We'll pay a few dollars more to get that security that they're going to get that item and it's going to be fine, and or at least guaranteed to be fine. So. And also too, I had an idea. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. I can try to go live on a video soon. That was cool. I was kind of hoping that would move out. I accidentally put 25 in instead of 20 because I can't count. So I upped the price $10 for that extra 5 albums, and it sold. So pretty cool. But I'm trying to plan on doing a live at a certain time and try to time it perfectly with my feedback, hitting 100,000 feedback. Cassette lot, speaking of. Because I always say firearms and guns stuff always sells pretty quick. That sold, I think, within a day or two after putting it up. Another $9.99. They sent an offer, took it. Another cassette lot. So if I can get the sell-through rate up by doing that, and it helps me make lots too quicker. So I definitely cleaned out the spot behind me so I could get to all these clothes on these glass shelves and start really organizing in here, so you can tell it's a little bit cleaner behind me right now. So my feedback, we're at 99876. So if I can time it right and do a live as we change over to 100,000, that's the goal. But if it happens like in the middle of the night, of course I ain't going to be able to. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. And what I've been doing is taking notes of things I remember from when I first started eBay. So during the live, I can talk about the way eBay used to be and some of my first memories of eBay and etc. So that's the plan. If I can't do it right I'll do it right after, and we'll do a live and talk about eBay 20 years ago. So that's a video to look forward to. So that is all. Let's see if anything is sold since, and then we'll get out of here. One item in organic. It's good to see at least 4 organic today compared to 13 yesterday. We're at 10 a.m. and I already got 4, so that's a positive thing. So that's a positive way of looking at it. So hopefully that works out. So, all right. Thanks everybody for watching. Please like, subscribe, and all that jive, and I will see you in the next video. Later.